Hi, this is Rob Hanley with the Durham Duplicate Bridge Club on Tuesday, June the 20th for the 399er game. We have two hands for you today. The first one is number 9. So partners open two spades, and for us that shows 5 to 9 high card points and a 6 card suit. Okay, so I have 17 high card points. I'm balanced, and I'm certainly looking for game. However, given that our range is 5 to 9 high card points, it is conceivable that we might not be able to make game if my partner's at the low end of the range. So to find out more information, I'm going to bid 2 no trump. This is an artificial bid, and it asks my partner to describe their hand further. Now, in general, there are three kinds of responses my partner could have made in response to 2 no trump. If my partner rebid their suit, 3 spades, that would have shown any minimum hand with 5 to an average 7 high card points. If they had bid a new suit, that would have shown 8 or 9 high card points and some sort of feature in that suit. But in this case, they made a very unusual bid, 3 no trump, and that shows a 6 card spade suit to the ace, king, queen. Now, given that our range is 5 to 9, that means that my partner doesn't have anything outside of the spade suit, no honors anywhere else. Now, the reason for that particular response, and why you'd want to make it, if you will, is because it allows you to show that you have a maximum without being able to show me a feature, so we can ensure we get to game. But it's also conceivably useful if you're looking for slam, and on the rare occasions when I might want to stay in 3 no trump. Now, am I looking for slam this hand? I don't think so. Partner has no help for me in either minor suit. So, yeah, we have a lock on the spades, but the minors don't look particularly useful. I could choose to play in 3 no trump as opposed to 4 spades, but if we count the tricks we have that we know we can take, I have 6 spades, the ace of clubs, and the ace of diamonds, which leaves me a trick short. Now, obviously, there's the opportunity to pick that up in hearts, but if the opponents led a diamond, say, to the king, potentially, if that person had the ace of hearts as well, I would actually go down in 3 no trump because they would be able to run a million diamonds at me. So I think I'm just going to correct to 4 spades and settle for that contract. All right, so it looks as though we have, well, on this lead, the king shows the queen, so we only are going to end up with 1 diamond loser, and the ace of hearts, that's 2, and it looks like the rest are good. Obviously, just drawing trump. And the trump split 3-1, which is pretty normal, but it doesn't change the hand at all. This is just a question of drawing the trump and losing the 2 tricks you have to lose. All right, so Dukar has the remaining tricks, and we'll have scored an over trick. All right, we're going to pause while we change directions for the second hand. All right, we're back this time with hand number 10. Now, for this hand, we're going to be playing the 2/1 bidding system. Partners open to spade, and when you're responding and you have a game forcing hand, you should always bid your longest suit first. So I'm going to start with 2 clubs. So this is a very specific bid. In 2/1, it does not apply to standard American. A jump to 3 spades shows a running spade suit. Generally, it's going to be ace, king, queen, jack 6 times or longer. It could be ace, king, queen, and like really long. But the point is, it basically says that my partner wants to make spades trump and that the suit is running on its own. They don't really need any help from me. So it doesn't promise extra values, but they could have extra values. It's really all about that suit quality. So slam might be there. or it might not. So this has created a bit of an awkward spot for me here. I want to make a cue bid to tell my partner that I might potentially be looking for slam without going beyond four spades. So I could cue bid four clubs to show the ace or king of clubs, but since that was my initial bid, I'm a bit concerned about it being a little ambiguous for my partner. So instead, I'm going to bid four hearts to show my general slam interest in spades, the ace or king of hearts, and this will give my partner at least some choices. And they've bid four spades. So my takeaway from that is not that they don't necessarily have diamonds stopped, but they're at the low end of their jump to three spades. They did have a running suit, but it's not a very strong hand. So I'm expecting 13, 14 points at the maximum. Just no real interest unless I had something seriously strong in my hand. So I'm just going to pass four spades. And there you go. We are missing the ace of clubs and the ace of diamonds. And as promised, partner has those running spades. So the defense has been good enough to take their two aces. Not that it really made any difference whether they did it up front on this hand or waited till later. They're always going to get them. And we're going to make five spades again. And even though there's been a poor spade split, partner spades are good enough and long enough that they can draw all of them. Now it's just a question of crossing over to my hand in hearts, cashing the king, queen of clubs to pitch the diamond, and the rest are good. All right, so now that we can see all four hands, there was one other consideration which I probably should have given some more thought to. I could have guessed to bid 3 no trump over three spades, but I have concerns about that. I have three little diamonds, and I would be playing the contract. So whatever my partner might have in diamonds, it's potentially finessable because the person on my left, the North robot, would be leading it through my partner's diamond cards. And that, in the back of my mind, that did factor into my decision not to bid 3 no trump. Now, 3 no trump does make because of the very lucky position of both of those minor suit aces. I think I'd rather be in four spades on this hand. All right, that's it for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks.